There is a quiet kind of exhaustion that does not come from doing too much, but from trying too hard to prove something. It shows up when you measure your life against other people's timelines. It grows when you feel pressure to succeed faster, speak louder, achieve more. It settles in when your effort feels invisible and your progress feels slow. You may not say it out loud, but you feel it. The question beneath the question is this: am I becoming enough? In a world that rewards speed and applause, it is easy to believe that value comes from visibility, that strength comes from recognition, that success is the proof of worth. But the deepest strength is formed long before anyone sees it. Real influence begins in the hidden places of the heart. Before a person can guide others, they must learn to guide themselves. Before a person can shape the world, they must shape their inner life. Before a person can stand firm in public, they must stand firm in private. The struggle you feel right now may not be a sign that you are behind. It may be the place where your character is being formed. There is a kind of power that does not shout. There is a kind of courage that does not rush. There is a kind of discipline that does not depend on applause. This is the power of inner freedom. Inner freedom means you are not controlled by praise or criticism. It means you are not ruled by fear of falling behind. It means you are not pushed forward by comparison. Instead, you are guided by something deeper. You are guided by dignity. Dignity is the quiet knowledge that your worth is not earned by performance. It is not increased by achievement. It is not reduced by delay. When you understand your dignity, you stop scrambling. You stop chasing noise. You stop reacting to every opinion. You begin to choose your actions carefully. You begin to speak with intention. You begin to live from clarity instead of pressure. Many people want outer success. Few are willing to build inner strength. Outer success can be taken away. Inner strength cannot. Outer success depends on timing and opportunity. Inner strength depends on discipline and integrity. The world often celebrates results, but history quietly honors those who mastered themselves first. Self-mastery is not about control in a harsh way. It is not about suppressing emotion or pretending to be strong. It is about emotional sobriety. It is about noticing anger without being ruled by it. It is about feeling fear without surrendering to it. It is about experiencing disappointment without letting it define you. This kind of inner discipline does not make headlines. It does not attract attention, but it shapes everything. When you learn to govern your reactions, you become steady. When you learn to pause before speaking, you become wise. When you learn to endure without bitterness, you become strong. Strength is not loud. It is consistent. It wakes up early when no one is watching. It keeps promises even when they are inconvenient. It tells the truth even when it costs something. This is formation. Formation is slow. It is often repetitive. It feels ordinary, but it is powerful. Every day you choose patience over impulse, you are forming your character. Every day you choose responsibility over blame, you are strengthening your integrity. Every day you choose clarity over noise, you are sharpening your mind. The world will tempt you to rush this process. It will tell you that you must hurry, that you must prove yourself, that you must respond to every critic. But patience is strength. Patience is not passivity. It is disciplined waiting. It is steady commitment. It is refusing to let urgency push you into decisions that betray your values. There is a difference between pressure and purpose. Pressure pushes you from the outside. Purpose pulls you from the inside. Pressure says, keep up. Purpose says, stay faithful. Pressure compares. Purpose clarifies. When you live from pressure, you are always reacting. When you live from purpose, you are acting with intention. Purpose does not need hype. It does not depend on excitement. It does not fade when applause fades. Purpose is rooted in conviction. Conviction is quiet but firm. It is not easily shaken by trends or opinions. It does not bend with every change in culture. Conviction grows when you spend time reflecting, questioning, and aligning your actions with your values. If you do not take time to form your inner life, the world will form it for you. And the world forms quickly. It forms through headlines, through comparison, through constant distraction. It shapes your desires, your fears, your sense of worth. But you are not powerless. You can choose what shapes you. You can choose to step back from noise. You can choose to limit what enters your mind. You can choose to cultivate silence. Silence is not emptiness. It is clarity. In silence, you see your motives more clearly. In silence, you notice where you are driven by ego. In silence, you recognize where fear has been guiding your decisions. This is not comfortable work. It requires honesty. It requires humility. It requires courage to admit where you need to grow. But this is how leaders are formed. Leadership is not first about influence. It is about self-governance. If you cannot govern your emotions, your habits, your reactions, you will eventually misuse influence when it comes. Influence without inner discipline leads to instability. Recognition without integrity leads to collapse. So do not be discouraged if your life feels small right now. Small seasons are training seasons. Invisible work is not wasted work. Every time you respond with dignity instead of aggression, you are building something strong. Every time you endure misunderstanding without bitterness, you are refining your character. Every time you continue steady effort without immediate reward, you are strengthening your foundation. Perseverance is not an interruption to your growth. It is your growth. The delays you dislike may be shaping the patience you will need later. The criticism you resist may be strengthening your humility. The obstacles you fear may be teaching you resilience. Resilience is not stubbornness. It is steady commitment to your values, even when circumstances change. There will be moments when you are tempted to abandon your principles for quicker results. You will be tempted to respond harshly, to compromise quietly, to cut corners. But remember this: becoming matters more than achieving. If you achieve success but lose integrity, you have gained very little. If you gain recognition but lose self-control, you have built on weak ground. But if you become a person of discipline, dignity, and clarity, your outer impact will carry weight. Mastery of the inner life leads to meaningful outer impact. Not overnight, not dramatically, but steadily. When your inner life is ordered, your outer life becomes focused. When your emotions are governed, your actions become measured. When your motives are purified, your leadership becomes trustworthy. Trust is not built through charisma. It is built through consistency. People trust those who are steady. People trust those who do not react impulsively. People trust those whose words and actions align. Alignment is powerful. It means your private values match your public behavior. It means you are the same person in obscurity as you are in visibility. Integrity in obscurity is the root of lasting influence. There may be long stretches of time when no one sees your effort. No one applauds your restraint. No one celebrates your patience. But you see it. And that matters. You are responsible for your inner life. You are responsible for your thoughts, your reactions, your discipline. You cannot control the pace of opportunity. You cannot control the opinions of others. You cannot control every outcome. But you can control your response. Responsibility over blame is a mark of maturity. Blame keeps you stuck. Responsibility moves you forward. When something goes wrong, you can ask, who is at fault? Or you can ask, what can I learn? What can I improve? The second question builds strength. It shifts your focus from frustration to formation. Emotional sobriety is part of this responsibility. It means you do not exaggerate problems. It means you do not dramatize setbacks. It means you feel deeply, but respond thoughtfully. Strong people are not emotionless. They are regulated. They take time to calm their minds before speaking. They pause before reacting. They choose words carefully. This kind of strength protects relationships. It protects purpose. It protects clarity. Clarity is rare in a noisy world. Noise tells you to react quickly. Clarity invites you to reflect deeply. Noise fuels anxiety. Clarity builds confidence. Confidence rooted in values is different from confidence rooted in performance. Performance-based confidence rises and falls with results. Value-based confidence remains steady. It remains steady because it is grounded in identity, not applause. Who are you becoming? This question matters more than what are you achieving? Are you becoming more patient, more disciplined, more honest, more steady? These qualities may not trend on social media. They may not be celebrated publicly, but they shape your future more than any quick success. Steady hope is born from steady formation. Hope without illusion does not deny difficulty. It does not pretend everything is easy. It sees obstacles clearly, but it also sees possibility. It sees that character can grow in hardship. It sees that patience can deepen in delay. It sees that clarity can sharpen in confusion. This hope is not loud. It does not shout promises of instant transformation. It simply says, keep going, stay faithful, do the next right thing. Faithfulness over outcomes is a freeing mindset. You cannot guarantee results, but you can guarantee effort. You cannot control recognition, but you can control integrity. You cannot force timing, but you can cultivate readiness. Readiness is built in small daily choices. It is built when you wake up and choose discipline over comfort. It is built when you speak kindly instead of harshly. It is built when you finish what you start. These choices seem ordinary, but they are powerful. Over time, they create a person who is calm under pressure, a person who stands firm in criticism, a person who leads without arrogance. Quiet strength rooted in dignity is rare. It does not demand attention. It does not seek constant validation. It simply stands. And when storms come, it remains. You may feel like you are in a storm right now. Uncertainty about your future, pressure from expectations, doubt about your abilities. Do not rush to escape this season. Instead, ask what it is shaping in you. Is it teaching patience? Is it refining your motives? Is it strengthening your discipline? Growth often feels uncomfortable because it stretches you beyond ease. But discomfort is not always danger. Sometimes it is development. Sometimes it is the quiet construction of resilience. You do not need to be dramatic to be strong. You do not need to be loud to be influential. You do not need to be first to be faithful. Stay focused on formation. Stay committed to integrity. Stay patient in obscurity. Mastery of the inner life leads to meaningful outer impact. When your inner world is ordered, your outer actions carry weight. When your motives are pure, your influence becomes steady. When your discipline is consistent, your progress becomes lasting. So take a deep breath. Release the pressure to prove yourself. Release the comparison that steals your peace. Return to what you can control. Your thoughts, your habits, your words, your effort. Choose clarity over noise. Choose responsibility over blame. Choose patience over impulse. Choose dignity over desperation. And as you do, something steady will grow within you. Not excitement, not hype, but strength. A strength that does not depend on applause. A strength that does not crumble under criticism. A strength that is rooted in character. This is the kind of strength that changes families, that changes communities, that changes history. Not through noise, but through steady, disciplined, faithful living. You do not need to rush your becoming. You do not need to fear slow progress. You do not need to chase visibility. Focus on the next right action. Guard your inner life. Cultivate patience. Practice integrity. Stay grounded in purpose. And trust that what is being formed in you now will shape what flows through you later. Your dignity does not depend on results. Your worth does not depend on recognition. Your responsibility is not to control everything. It is to govern yourself well. It is to become steady. It is to remain faithful. It is to build an inner life strong enough to carry meaningful outer impact. So continue the unseen discipline. Continue the quiet formation. Continue choosing values over applause. Because in the end, it is not the loudest life that leaves the deepest mark. It is the most grounded. And when you master your inner life, your outer life will follow with purpose, clarity, and steady hope. Stay patient. Stay responsible. Stay steady. Your formation matters. And from that formation, meaningful impact will come.